Chapter 2. The animals exchange uneasy glances, stirred by Sylvester's bold proposal, yet fearful of the dangers. Into the silence steps Mr. P, Havenwood's resident pig and the unofficial leader of the motley crew. Gruff, but good-hearted, Mr. P gives Sylvester a long, appraising look.
Well now, that's quite the pickle you're proposing, Sheep. But after considerable thought, I believe the pickle is worth pursuing. Therefore, you can count this plucky pig as part of your scheme.
A collective gasp rises from the crowd. If Mr. P is willing to join this daring mission, could they seize this chance to strike back against Brimstone's cruelty? Before the clamor can unfold, the animals suddenly scatter at the sound of footsteps. Mary's footsteps.
And how are my dears doing on this fine morning?
Just grand, Mary. We were just,
It's all right, Mr. P. No need to explain. I'm heading into town to run some errands. You all stay out of trouble now? I'll be back this afternoon.
With a smile and a wave, Mary exits the pasture, the farm truck rumbling away down the dirt road. The animals creep back out, spirits lifted. Mary's absence gives them a small window of opportunity. Sylvester looks up.
This is our chance. Who's with me, Mr. P?
Right then. Tonight we pay Brimstone a little visit. Now let's strategize. I assume stealth and trickery will be key.
Horse reporting for duty. I can cause a distraction so you all can sneak inside.
Buck. We can peck those farmers into next week.
Moo. Okay, Chick, I don't have any tricks, but I'll try to help, and you sheep following along.
Bah. I don't know about this, but I'm with Sylvester.
As the daylight fades and the moon rises high, above Havenwood, the intrepid crew prepares to embark on their mission, hearts pounding with anxiety and anger. Sylvester gazes toward the imposing silhouette of Brimstone in the distance, determination etched on his face. Tonight, he will honor his brother's memory. Tonight, the captives of Brimstone will taste freedom. Gathered behind him stand his motley band of comrades, timid yet willing to try, to stage a heist against overwhelming odds, to put their lives on the line for the sake of others. Tonight, the heist of Havenwood begins. A moonlit rendezvous on the edge of danger. As moonlight forms silver pools amid the meadow grasses, our band of unlikely heroes gathers on Havenwood's border, ready to undertake their daring rescue mission. Though they tremble inside, their determination propels them toward the yawning darkness where Brimstone awaits. In the valley below sprawls that accursed place, a grid of metal buildings and pens hemmed in by barbed wire. The farmhouse windows spill foreboding yellow light. Somewhere within those miserable walls, innocent lives languish in torment. But perhaps not for long. Led by Sylvester, Mr. P, and Horse, the Havenwood crew descends the hillside, moving as stealthily as their hooves and paws allow. Reaching the shadow of the outermost shed, they gather with Mr. P ready to reconfirm the plan.
Right. Here's the scheme. Horse, you'll whinny like the dickens and kick up a fuss to lure those nasty farmers out of the house. Chicken, you and Cow create a diversion by the barn. Peck, Moo, do whatever you must to cause a spectacle. Sheep and I will sneak in and find the keys. Sylvester, you'll guide everyone out once the doors are open. Understood. Break.
They all make an assorted animal noises of agreement. On Mr. P's signal, the chaos commences. Horse neighs thunderously and tramples the dirt, raising a magnificent ruckus. Meanwhile, Chicken flaps in frenzy, while Cow moves at top volume near the barn. Lights flip on in the farmhouse.
What the blazes? Stop that racket, you mangy varmints.
As the befuddled farmers stumble into the commotion, Mr. P and Sheep slip unnoticed through the henhouse door. They scramble by empty cages, filthy floors, and bowls encrusted with feed. At last, on the office wall hangs a ring loaded with keys of all shapes and sizes.
Bingo! Now to find which clickety-clack opens the pens.
Outside, Horse continues his stampede. The farmers in hapless pursuit, chicken and cow, have vanished into the darkness. And within the sheds, the captive animals raise a desperate din as if sensing impending freedom. With the farmers occupied, Mr. P and Sheep move down the rows of pens, testing keys until finally, miraculously, one creaky door swings open.
It worked! Sylvester, come!
Sylvester races over, eyes alight with purpose. As animals begin spilling out of the pen, he quickly herds them toward the side gate.
This way, come on. Stay with me. We're getting out of this nightmare.
In twos and threes, the escapees join Sylvester's nervous flock. Sheep, pigs, cows, and chickens. All those who endured untold days and nights of misery. Step by step, key by key, Mr. P and Sheep unlock the gates, evacuating shed after shed. Seeing his comrades emerging, Horse rears up with a mighty whinny and charges off into the darkness, the befuddled farmers chasing after his dust cloud. Soon the pen sits silent and empty, years of torment ended. The last brave souls join the escape convoy as it snakes its way up the wooded hillside, following Sylvester to Sanctuary. Reaching the Havenwood border, the animals erupt in joyful bleats, oinks, and clucks, scarcely believing their liberation. Sylvester gazes back towards the shadowy barns, satisfaction welling up in his heart.
You're free, brother. You're finally free.
Yet, as the first rays of dawn creep over the horizon, the reality of their situation weighs heavy. With nearly 50 refugees now crowded into Avonwood, how will Mary manage? And what fate awaits those left behind at Brimstone, sure to face the farmer's wrath? But for now, the animals savor this victorious dawn,